Okay, so long story short, I tried streaming Phantasy Star Online earlier today, and yeah, OBS is absolute garbage. But I don't think I needed to tell you guys that. I'm pretty sure that's an obvious fact. OBS works just about as well as Twitter trying to give us the edit button. But that's besides the point. So I know probably by the time this video gets uploaded, we're either going to be 2 or 1 day away from episode 6 coming out and whatnot, but I wanted to go ahead and take a look through this nice little thread here that basically explains what we'll be getting in the new update and whatnot. And basically voice my opinions on it because, that's just kind of what I do. I voice my opinions, people get pissed sometimes at it, but it's all in good fun, I like to say. So we'll start off by going through everything that is new, everything that we got going. So first, obviously, we're getting a new story, the episode 6 story. We're going to be getting player level cap increased to 95. So it was originally at 90. It's going to be 95 now, as I was getting so close to max leveling hero, I swear. But speaking of successor classes, we're going to be getting 2 new successor classes, being the Phantom and a Tool. So yeah, we got 2 new successor classes and whatnot, so that's gonna be fun. 2 new summoner pets. I don't use summoner. I hate summoner. I don't really care for it. I mean, if you guys like summoner, good on you. But personally, for me, I do not care. So this is just, I don't care. It doesn't exist for me. New urgent quests, of course. A new quest type, risk exploration. We'll look at that later. Arms extension, new difficulty, ultra hard. So more reason for us to ask, oh god, how did I get hit by that? Because, I totally dodged at the right time. My frames, am I right? New ARCs missions. I'm just assuming that means just more missions in general, obviously. New Rising Weapons badge. I'm assuming Rising Weapon badge 5 or something like that. We're getting new enemy types. However the fuck you say that, and ultra enemies. I took a look at ultra enemies. They look fun to deal with, totally. New seasonal event, new missions pass season. I mean, that's kind of just the new PSO updates in general. We're just getting new mission pass stuff, which I genuinely only do this mission pass stuff just for the star gems, and that's it. No other reason. We're going to be getting more new titles and whatnot, additional recommended quest, level up quests, which from what I looked at is like an easy way for you to level up and whatnot, which I look forward to. I heard that from Azalara, I think that's how you say. I looked at their video on basically touching up on what we're getting in episode 6, and said that there's some quests for the level up quests that are good and some that are bad, but we'll get an update on that when the update does drop from him. So I recommend checking out that video though. I'll have it linked in the description and whatnot, so you guys can check that out. It goes more in depth of what to expect from episode 6. This is just me kind of glancing over what we'll be getting and whatnot. New collection folders. I personally don't really care much for these. I mean, only because they take forever for me. But maybe it's because I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. And there's eggs too. I don't care for eggs because summoner. Ew. I don't care. I'm just kidding. I'm not saying anyone who plays summoner is bad. Of course, I just personally do not like summoner. We're getting a new bonus quest, special mission Tokyo Rainbow. I'm assuming that's just a better version of the original Tokyo special mission. So that'd be pretty cool, I guess. New practice quests, Atoll, Phantom, and AIS Vega. I genuinely have no idea what this is, but that's cool, I guess. New S-grade augments, new 15-star weapons you can get at Zig's shop, along with 13-star units at Zig's shop, and 13 units that can have S-class augments. And I genuinely don't know. Okay, look, I'm still fairly new to the concept of everything. Here we go. This is going to explain the Sion class or successor class, whichever you want to call it. Phantom. Pretty cool, I guess. The Phantom will use rods, katanas, and assault rifles. So, similar to Hero, it isn't. It uses a bunch of different weapons and can be used pretty well. Why are their dogs barking? So their advantage does not end there, apparently. They can quickly modify their rod or katana standard photon arts on the fly using the shift photon art. I don't know if that's a weapon action or if that's its. I know this stuff's already been in the Japan servers for some time, so everything I'm probably predicting or whatever is probably going to get debunked immediately or whatever, but generally I don't care, okay? I don't care. The Phantom Rifle can also create Phantom bits, allowing the Phantom to continue with their attacks and photon arts display bits to seek and detonate upon opponents. I've seen a bit of gameplay of Phantom, and it looks a little. I don't want to say complicated, because it doesn't look complicated. It just looks kind of different as opposed to Hero, but maybe it's because I'm so used to Hero that, seeing any other class is just kind of interesting to me, but I still look forward to using Phantom. I think I'm going to be using Atoll first, though, to be honest, but you know. Speaking of Atoll, here we go. Atoll it use really good defense and support skills, so that's pretty interesting. They are equipped with the dual saber, soaring blades, and wands. So apparently each weapon has like its own sort of like special like perks to them. So double sabers, it allows increased aerial mobility, which is pretty cool for people who like that. Soaring blades gives people the ability to defend while still attacking. I think if I remember correctly, there's like guard frames or something, whatever it was called, if I remember from Azalaro's video. But don't quote me on that. I'm probably like completely butchering it, to be honest. But you know, and wands that provide free movement while allowing Atoll to continue their attacks. So like to be honest with these, to be honest with the Atoll and Phantom, I don't know if it's like Hero, how you can use the other weapons like super easily. Like you could even change through them and whatnot if you want to. I do know that for Atoll, the double saber and soaring blades kind of have like their limits in this sense. If that makes any sense. Like, I think like the double saber, if I remember correctly, and again, don't quote me on this. I'm merely just a person who's just stupid and I don't understand anything. But like, I think the double saber makes it to where you can like counter pretty easily, and like if you counter, you can deal like huge damage or something. Like, I think it's explained right here actually. The double stand. So let's see. The double saber. Fucking, I can't read. The focus is also spent on an advanced attack and whatnot. Focus over time. The visitor could use a deflect and a perfect guard, and deflect can also be used to, yeah. So it has like a deflect thing. So I don't know what it's called, like guard frame or whatever it is, but you know it's there. All right, and again, there's the new summoner pets. I don't really care, but if you want, you know, I'll just leave this specific page in the description below as well, so you guys can kind of like read up on this if you want to, which I probably should have said at the beginning, but you know, whatever. All right, level up quests. So the new entry and recommended quests to the quest counters are level up quests. These will also reward a special present at the end of the quest, in addition to providing an additional 200% of XP. So you hear that, guys? In every of these level up quests, you will have 200 XP boost. So that's actually really good, if you ask me, especially for someone who's been living off of 100 for so long. And here's the collection folder stuff. I mean, you know, they're there. They're 15 stars, so I mean, they're obviously good, but I don't know. I can only see their images, apparently. I can't see like the specific stats, like how much damage they do and whatever. All right, so we have new enemy types, of course. So naturally, Ilva has some of the Shiva. Wait, hold on. All right, so basically these Lumamech? Is that how you say it? They're enemies created by and dispatched by Shiva, goddess of annihilation. Oh, okay, this makes more sense. They have high attack power and use heavy armor and have unique skills that make them a dangerous foe. Is this an example of one? This looks like Turtonator, but upgraded. And we have ultra hard enemies. So they're native inhabitants and fall spawn, okay, of each planet that's overgone additional corrupted induced transformation. These enemies will also be encountered in ultra hard difficulty. Okay, so they can only be found in ultra hard difficulty, I presume. I mean, they're ultra enemies, so you know, maybe if that's that. Operatives that have reported that each has a special. Ooh. Okay, I like the sound of this. I like the sound of me getting a 15-star weapon from that. Here we go, the new quest type, Risk Exploration. I didn't look too deep into this one, to be honest. I kind of just glanced over this and just looked at what you could get, and that was about it. But let's see. Expeditions may have less Expeditions may have become less challenging as you've become more powerful. I mean, yeah, that's actually very true, to be honest. They're just really easy to get through, to be honest. But that doesn't mean that there aren't enemies out there that truly want to test you. Okay. Risk explorations are a new frontier of Ark's HQ. That Ark's HQ would like you to explore. But be fair warned, because these quests are only available to those who aren't afraid to take on an ultra hard quest. Okay, so like, I'm assuming these are just like slightly harder than ultra hard, or maybe they're exactly. I don't know. It takes some time, 3 days, for Ark's HQ to plan out and set of areas that can be explored and went. Okay. So I don't really understand this, to be honest. I mean, I get it, but I don't get how. I don't understand this. I'm not gonna read. And there's some other like adjustments and stuff and whatnot. So like Hero gets some bust. Hero gets some buffs and whatnot. So we have heroic boost, holy shit, maximum and minimum value. It's Doki Doki fucking Literature Club. The maximum and minimum values for power gain from this skill has been raised. I am high. The point is, Hero got buffed. That's all you need to know. The Hero got buffed. That's all you need to know. And that's about it. That's about it. Oh, and the account character creation limit has increased to 30. I mean, I've only had it on 3, so I mean, that doesn't matter to me. That's kind of all. At least the stuff I wanted to touch on. I'm obviously excited for this update. I really do look forward to seeing how it'll work out and whatnot. And I'm definitely going to be playing a lot of Atoll and Phantom and whatnot. But I'm going to start off with playing Atoll first. And I have a lot of freaking bonus keys I want to keep and whatnot to help me level that up a little more. Especially with the level up quest, though. That'll definitely be a great supporter, too. But anyways, yeah, I'm kind of curious. You guys excited? Are you excited? Do you know about this update? Or do you know about it? I mean, if you're here, you probably do already know about it. Maybe you don't. I don't know. I mean, hey, the comment section exists. You could tell me if you're excited or not, or what you're most excited for. Or hey, maybe you could tell me if you're a summoner class and that you hate me for ignoring the summoner stuff. I mean, hey, take your poison. Take your poison, to be honest. I also got Twitter. You can yell at me there if you want to. Maybe you could just like tell me I'm a scumbag or something, or tell me that OBS actually functions, which, if you do tell me that OBS actually functions, you're a dead-ass liar. But that's, that's a different story for another time, of course, when everybody's not streaming and I finally have a good opportunity to stream and whatnot. But in all seriousness, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you have a good rest of your day, night, afternoon, whatever it is where you're at. Just be sure to have a great one.